Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so in the previous video I talked about the highlights are so bright. I just turned them on, just turned the camera on, still adjusting. Okay, so in my previous video I talked about two palettes that I just got. Soft Glam by Anastasia Beverly Hills and the Natasha Denona Tropic palette. This one. On to you. On to her. I mean, okay, so this palette is like literally my aesthetic. I love this color scheme. The one that attracted me the most was this one. This like limoncello, buttery, luscious, beautiful color. So I'm just wondering what to do. So what I'm gonna do, this is the type of video I've never done before, but I'm just going to play. I'm just gonna play on camera. And I don't have anything on my face. I haven't worn makeup all day. So we are going to get ready, first impressions, whatever you want to call that. Get ready. All right, so I think what I'm gonna do is get started with the eyes. And I'm looking around and I do have a clean brush. You do. Okay. So I always use my little, this is a tip, okay? DIY tip for you. If you get any subscriptions in the mail or any type of BoxyCharm, Ipsy, whatever, they usually come with this kind of like packing foam, right? And I don't want to spend $32 on a Vermona color switch, right? So this fabric, this material does essentially the same thing. You can fold it. There's like a textured side and a flat side. Obviously, I mean, hey, look at all of that. And it really does work. It really does work. I mean, there's no powder coming out of that. Nothing on my hand. And this had purple pigment on it. And I just cleaned it and you saw no residue. So DIY hack for you. Long-winded one at that. Alright, so here we go into the palette. I want to use, I think, this vintage taupe color. This one here. And I've coated my brush with it. You can see that pigment right there. I mean, amazing. And I'm going to just tap where I want the color. I always start in the outer edge first, and then I kind of just drag it in. And this brush is amazing. It's one of those new Smashbox brushes. It's the number 10 brush. It's big, it's fluffy, and the blend on it is amazing. I'm just gonna carry it through. You guys see that too? It's kind of just like nestling. There we go. So I like to flare the shape out of my eye a little bit. I have a wide face, and this kind of takes that eye shape right here. Shameless plug, right? Again, I have a wide face. So it helps to flare out the edges of my eye makeup. It also helps because I have an astigmatism in both eyes now. And my eye shape has changed. Wearing glasses has really affected my eye shape. It's affected a lot of things. I used to only have one astigmatism, now I have two. And I've been toying with the idea. It's because I'm nearsighted and I've been wearing my glasses 100% of the time. So I'm thinking that they just adjusted to that because of my laziness. But you never know. So again, just building, blending, and flaring out on the sides. And we're gonna leave that upper crease area alone. Like, this is pretty good for that. And I mean, that buttery yellow is screaming at me. Gutsy is screaming at me. How could Tiger Lily not? I mean, exotic is such a fly color too. I mean, again, I'm telling you that this palette is such my aesthetic. It's insane. Anyway, so I'm gonna finish the outer corner. This one's a little bit smaller than the Smashbox one, as you can see. Not by much. This one is wider, has a longer bristle. This one is shorter, and it's more tightly compact. So I'm going to deepen my crease with Sangria. So I'm just tapping in, placing it right here on that inner edge. It's like, oh. I'm pretty sure that I have vintage and Sangria in a lip color. Probably 18 different brands and shades of it. We're just marrying those two together. And I'm gonna add a little bit more. Dipping in one more time. I left this whole part really wide, really open. I mean, oh, I just love this. And you know, I have a lot of makeup. I have a lot of palettes. Not to brag, I'm just stating a fact. I have a lot. And when I'm looking through, there are a lot of similar colors. Like this palette, for instance. This is like the knockoff Huda Beauty palette, right? There's this beautiful, buttery, delicious matte shade in here called Lust. And it's so similar to this, but this is just like a stunning muted rose, vintage looking. I mean, see how much berry that is, and this is more like vintagey, rose-ish. I mean, oh. Awesome. So, I really love this, and I'm struggling to figure out which color I'm gonna fill in this space with. I really do want to try this gutsy color. So I'm going to take a synthetic flat brush. I'm going to clean that off. Just make sure that it's all ready to go. Now I am not going to wet this in the pan. I don't know how it responds to wetness. I mean, oh my god. This color is just so unique. It doesn't even translate well because there's a reflect in here. It's like a micro fine blue reflect. So I'm going to douse it, my brush that is. I'm going to douse it. It's on the tip. And just pull in that gap. Go back in. I mean, that just... look at that. Oh my god. And you know, since there's like a blue reflect in it, it kind of gives you that glossy lid look, which I can't wear because when I look ahead, this part above my crease always hits my lid, and so the glosses always get creased. They look really crazy. I would only be able to wear them for like a photo shoot, and that's it. So going back in, dousing with some setting spray, pat, pat, pat. I mean, you see me building this color up. It is stunning. Oh, I just love. And then I'm just going to take this IT Cosmetics. I'm not adding any product. I'm just using what's there. That's it. Now, question is, what to do under here? I love the blue reflex so much that I'm going to take this aqua pencil. I used it in my soft glam video last night, and it's on my desk here, and it just screams use me because I mean, they look so good together. So I'm going to add this to my waterline. Oh, so stunning. I added it to my waterline, and then I'm going to get a pencil brush, another IT Cosmetics for Ulta. I'm going to go into Laguna, and then back to Mint, and see how that does me. Okay, I'm going to pull my mirror in for this. Same brush, I'm going to go into Mint Frost, and I'm going to wet it. Sorry. All right. STUNN. STUNN like GIA GUNN. kind of love that. Alright, this shade, this is an old school Ofra. Okay, this is Kathleen Light's Miami Fever. It's in their old packaging. I mean, when I think of the tropics in the US, I kind of feel like Miami is a part of that, so, right? Time will tell, no promises. Okay, brows are done. Eyelashes should be tacky, not dry. You know, I love me some Ardell's or Christina lashes, but these lashes from Her Mannerisms are the shit. That is the finished look. I'm gonna go take some close-up and still photo versions. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave. I'm getting better about posting more videos per week. I don't know if I can promise like a set schedule, but I do enjoy making content more than most things in my life, career-wise. And I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. Thanks. Bye. Let me get some lashes and mascara. La 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 them all the time. I mean, I am working on that, but you know, time will tell. No promises. Pride's gonna get you killed. I know I'm saying that wrong.